Maverick 100.9, Aggie Lands, country alternative. It's Corliss. So glad to finally be joined by Jack Nelson. How are you?
Good. Howdy, howdy. Good to be here.
It's good to have you. You know, we talked last year. You released a new single, and I was getting ready to stop my interviews for the year. So I'm super glad we've gotten this chance to catch up, and with good reason. You've got a show at Smitty K's on Thursday night.
Yeah, I do. It's with some guy I don't know that anybody's ever heard of him. His name's Cody. His last name's a country. I think it's like Canada, Quebec, Cody, Mexico. Is that what it is?
Cody
No,
Canada.
Cody
Have
Canada.
we heard of him?
Yeah, we'll be doing a little acoustic show at it. Smitty K's this Thursdays. Y'all come on out and say hi if y'all are listening, because it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Especially what I like about Cody these days is he's really gotten straight into the personal, I'm a dad, this is me, doing all the stuff that he's doing with the School of Rock. Because I enrolled my son at School of Rock here in town too, and they're great, and it's just a great organization that they're working with over there. And so I really look forward to being able to talk to Cody about all that cool stuff, as well as, do what the boys from Oklahoma do.
Yeah. I mean, he's the ultimate. So when it comes to being a dad, he's the ultimate dad. When it comes to being a musician, he's the ultimate musician. Like, it's really, really cool to hear the stories from his 25 years of performing.
Right.
So, but you've been doing quite well yourself. You released a brand new single called Long Way to Huntsville. So before we take a listen, tell me a little bit about the new single.
So Long Way to Huntsville, I actually went to school out in Sam Houston, and I'm a Bearcat. When I got out of the Navy back in 2012, I went to school out there and just started picking up shows and stuff as a hobby on the side. And I hadn't really gotten into the songwriting side of things. And I was feeling young and dumb and strong, and saw a hitchhiker walking down the road off of I-45 down there one day. And I was like, I'm fresh out of the Navy, and I'll pick this guy up. He ain't going to do nothing. And so sure enough, it turned out to be a good thing. He hopped in the front of the truck, and we sat and shot the bull for a while. And then he wanted to tell me why he was in Huntsville. Well, apparently he had just gotten out of the prison system there, and he told me the story of why he was in. And so I took some creative licensing on it and kind of expanded the story a little bit to make it what the song is now. And we have a music video for it now too. So the music video is kind of a spoof of the song itself, and we had a lot of fun
story.
Right, yeah, it tells a story. It tells a fun little spin. It's a story of a story of a story, which was a whole lot of fun to make. And we did a lot of the shooting just between College Station and Huntsville. We got a lot of the footage when we were out in Midland, and just been real fortunate that our videographer has been able to move around with us too, and just do that kind of stuff with it, and then put it out. And then so finally, I wrote this song probably 7 or 8 years ago, and we've had it in the studio for the last 4 or 5, but with, things happen and stuff goes on. We released that first album back in 2015, the Letter Buck album, because everything was written for that before we put it out. And then, so finally we had a whole batch, we call them 6 in the chamber, that in the chamber of the music studio, we've had these songs just building and mixing and adding to them over the years, just doing what we can with what the little that we got. And now we're finally starting to roll this music out. And so we've got Long Way to Huntsville out now, and we got Somebody New just hit the Spotify streams, and we're looking to release her favorite song on Valentine's Day. We'll see how all the playing and stuff goes, but I just figure that's a good way to market it, like for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Song. So,
well,
it's cute. Yeah. But no, we're really, really happy with Long Way to Huntsville, and it's got that outlaw sound that everybody's talking about. And I don't consider myself an outlaw much, but a lot of other people do. So
right. I mean, take it and roll with it, you know?
Yeah, I've only been arrested a couple of times. So.
Yeah, like it's not in excess. It's just...
right. Yeah.
That's too funny. Well, we got to debut it to everybody. This is Jack Nelson. Long way to Huntsville on Maverick 100.9.
I've been staring at these four walls for 4 years now. Still got a ways to go before they let me out. And it seems like a lifetime since I walked into this place. Shackles on my hands, my feet, and shame on my face. And it's a long way to Huntsville. And here I am stuck in this cell. Yeah, 45 got me here. So the only thing quick about jail was getting here. See, I was planning what seemed to be the perfect life, till I caught another man in bed with my wife. And I said as I heard that old hammer click, I would rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. But it's a long way to Huntsville. Here I am stuck in this cell. Yeah, 45 got me here. So the only thing quick about jail was getting here.
Maverick 100.9. You heard it here first. That was Jack Nelson. Long way to Huntsville. Jack, you and I were just chatting about you. You've actually got a lot more releases on the way, right?
Right. So, like I said, Christmas Day of 2020, we released Somebody New out to all the social streaming places that people are listening to on music these days. And it's a really cool, driven, like going through a breakup song. Like the premise of the song is I'm gonna find somebody new because I'm still stuck in this place, but I really want to find something else and go somewhere. And that's kind of the premise of that song. And like I was telling you, after that, we've got some her favorite song, which tells the tale of it. This whole story pans out through this whole thing. So after we find somebody new, then the story of her favorite song is you meet this girl and it's about being broke and on the road and a struggling musician, but she still loves you. And all along you're singing her favorite song. It just goes la-di-da-di-da-di-da. There's a lot of la-di-da songs, so it's a sing-along. and then it goes through like the big push at the end is now the whole world singing la-di-da-di-da.
Right.
And after her favorite song, we're talking about putting out what is it? There's 3 more because we got a duet at the very end with Miss Sarah Hobbs. It's gonna be on there. It's a song called "I Still Do."
Ooh,
it's gonna
speaking my language there. I love Miss Sarah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic.
Well,
it is fantastic. We're just waiting on mastering right now before it comes out.
But you do have a lot to give in 2021. But obviously, I want everybody, to start at the beginning with you and go see you this Thursday night.
Yeah, come on with it. I got lots of stories to tell and just play and pick on the guitar and have a good time and have fun. And that's really what it's all about. It's the music industry, a lot of people can get wrapped up in the stuffiness of it has to be, you gotta do this, that, and
like there's rules.
Right. And, at the end of the day, I like to lay back and go, we're just here to have fun. We know what we're doing. We're going to do our best not to do it wrong. In the meantime, we're just going to have a good time doing it. And that's all we want to do. We don't, there's all the ruls that you're talking about.
Yeah. Which I don't know.
You can't come out of the bus until it's time to hit the stage. No, right. I want to hang out with my friends and drink and do all that stuff and meet people.
Yeah.
Walk off that stage, you get 5 minutes at the merch table. No, I'm going to watch the other shows and hang out and drink and load.
We got Cody Canada here. I'm going to watch.
Yeah. I'm going to disappear. So if you want a chance to come hang out and drink beer with me, come on out Thursday night at Smitty K's.
Absolutely. Go to Smitty K's Facebook page. They got the link for tickets. Get your tickets ahead of time because it is a socially distanced show. So you want to make sure that you have your seat, and you definitely want to make sure you make it to this show. So thank you so much, Jack Nelson, for joining us on Maverick and debuting the new single. And we're going to be pumped for Thursday night.
Me too. Thank you so much, Cloris. I appreciate it.